Oh, dragging her. Hey everyone, Henry Yellow here. Welcome back. Right now we are getting ready to watch The Quiet Man, directed by John Ford. We have a familiar cast, John Wayne and Victor McLaglen. I just saw them in She Wore a Yellow Ribbon. Then there's Ward Bond and Mildred Natwick. I watched them in Three Godfathers. And I just realized that Mildred Natwick was also in The Trouble with Harry. She played a much older character in that movie, so I didn't recognize her when I watched her in Three Godfathers. If you'd love to watch my full reaction to this movie, go ahead and check out my Patreon. The link is in the description below. There are also many reactions that I've done which are not available on YouTube. And if you enjoy my videos on YouTube, then go ahead and click that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications so we can watch more movies together. Now let's watch The Quiet Man.
Well then, the train pulled into Castletown. 3 hours late as usual, and himself got off.
That's the voice of McLaglen, isn't it?
Could you tell me the way to Innisfree?
Innisfree, do you see that road over there?
Yeah?
Well, don't take that one. It'll do you no good. No, the best road to Innisfree...
It's Innisfree you want. Happen you know the way to Knockanore?
If he knew the way to Knockanore, would he be asking the way to Innisfree and it just beyond?
No, don't be sending the poor man to Knockanore. The fishing is finished there entirely. What is it you're after? Is it trout or salmon?
All I want is to get to Innisfree.
And salmon. The last one I got, I was expecting Jonah to pop out of his mouth. Was I telling you about that trout I got 2 Sundays before last?
You did. At Innisfree.
Not at all.
My sister's third young one is living at Innisfree. She'd be only too happy for to show you the road.
Oh,
Great.
No, if she was here.
Oh, he'll never get to Innisfree at this rate.
Innisfree? This way.
Thank you. Last talk, more action.
I wonder now why a man would go to Innisfree.
The people on the train are still waiting.
Cincinnati.
Nope. Pittsburgh.
The road led up past the chapel, and it wound and it wound. And the roses. Your father used to tease me about them, but he was that proud of them too.
A very beautiful place.
A little place across the brook. Who owns it now?
But the widow to land, not that she lives there.
Think she'd sell it?
Oh, doubt it.
I'm Sean Thornton, and I was born in that little cottage over there.
Ah,
And I've come home, and home I'm gonna stay.
Sean Thornton, the man bad. And look at you now.
Here comes myself. That's me there, walking.
Sean, this is Father Lonergan.
wait a minute. Oh no, I mistook the voice for McLaglen's voice, but it's not. It's Ward Bond. Oh. Ooh, that red really catches the eye. I think this might be my first time seeing Maureen O'Hara in color.
It's only a mirage brought on by your terrible thirst. Come up, Napoleon.
Good morning.
She seems shocked.
None of that now, none of that. It's a bold, sinful man you are, Sean Thornton. Maybe you don't know it's a privilege reserved for courting couples, and then only when the banns has been read.
What did you say her name was?
Mary Kate Danaher, and her with the freckles in her temper. Still, a man might put up with that, but not with her lack of a fortune.
The wealthiest woman in Innisfree was the widow Tolan. She had neither chick nor child, poor soul, but she was well respected and good to the poor.
So you were born there, is that it?
Yes, ma'am.
What is your thought, Mr. Thornton? Are you planning to turn White Morning into a national shrine?
Innisfree has become another word for heaven to me. When I decided to come here, it was with one thought in mind.
Innisfree is far from being heaven.
Mr. Red Will Gunner wishes to be announced. Wipe your muddy boots.
Oof. He looks huge beside the maid.
It's him I'm here about, Mrs. Tallan. Behind me back. He's trying to steal the White of Morn right from under me nose. Haven't I made you a good fair offer for that same piece of land?
You may keep your offers.
You've sold it.
No, I have not.
I knew it was a dirty lie the very minute I heard it. I said to him, Peggy McFarlane, you'll never make me believe that Sarah Talleen will be selling White of Morn. And us so close to an understanding, you might say.
So you told him all that, did you? You may have the land, Mr. Thornton, for £600.
Oh.
No, you can't. 610.
How about an even 1,000?
1,000 and I've got you down in my book. Feeney, get your book out. Set down the name. Sean Thornton.
Oh! Look at me clean floor, you dirty little...
Oh!
Here, clean it up yourself or there won't be any dinner in this house tonight.
Have you written the name I give you?
I have.
Well, then strike a line through it. That's for him.
He bought White of Morn in spite of you. Good for Widow Tallan.
Take no notice of it at all. Take no notice.
You do, and there'll be a fine wake in this house tonight.
Ooh. I just noticed all their plates have a similar design, blue design.
Your Yankee friend is waiting for you in the bar.
Who is he anyway? Well, he's a nice, quiet, peace-loving man come home to Ireland to forget his trouble. He's a millionaire, you know, like all the Yanks, but eccentric. Oh, he is eccentric.
All the Yanks are millionaires?
He's a bag to sleep in, a sleeping bag, he calls it. A sleeping bag.
Well, open it up there,
Here's a book.
They're just messing with his stuff.
The men of Innisfree bid you welcome home.
Thank you.
I'm a man from Innisfree, and I bid no welcome to any man fool enough to pay £1,000 for a bit of land that isn't worth 200.
And if you were half the man you think you are, you wouldn't begrudge your thought in the right to his own birthplace.
You've too much of your own as it is.
Quiet, if you please. Squire Danaher has the floor. If I had the floor,
I'd wipe it with him.
I'd hit that big ape with it.
You keep away from my sister Mary Kate. She's not for the likes of you.
It's his sister.
Why, this very morning, let him deny it if he can. He took liberties that he shouldn't have.
I said good morning.
Yes, but it was good night you had on your mind.
That's a lie.
That's a word I take from no man.
I'm not gonna fight you, Dan.
But I'm gonna fight you.
Oh, I thought the candle was gonna burn the jacket.
Come on, Danaher, what do you say?
Never. Take the man's hand or I'll read your name in the Mass on Sunday.
Oh, take it, Squire. Take it.
Shake hands.
It's a good grip you have, Danaher.
Well, it's a nice, soft night. So I think I'll go and join me comrades and talk a little treason.
Talk treason. Someone cleaned up for him. I bet it must be... yeah, her. Oh.
It's a bold one you are.
Yeah.
You got a wallop.
You'll get over it, I'm thinking.
Well, some things a man doesn't get over so easy. Like the sight of a girl coming through the fields with the sun on her hair. Now coming to a man's house to clean it for him.
That was just by way of being a good Christian act.
I know it was, Mary Kate Danaher. And it was nice of you.
Stole one kiss just before she left. Oh, it's so windy.
It looks the way all Irish cottages should. Only an American would have thought of emerald green.
Red is more durable.
And the roses.
But green is easier on the eyes.
Thank you for the plant, Mrs. Playfair. This is awfully nice of you.
Oh.
That's a fine big bed you have, Mr. Thornton.
Biggest one I could find.
Yeah, he needs a big bed.
Is that a bed or a parade ground? A man would have to be a sprinter to catch his wife in a bed like that.
And what are you all dressed up for, Micheline Og?
I
have come.
I've come.
Oh, I can see that.
Well, will you listen then and not be interrupted in the shock on? The matchmaker.
The matchmaker.
I have come at the request of Sean Thornton.
Sean Thornton?
Sure. Party of the first part. Mary Kate Danaher, Spinster. And party to the second part. Gosh, only me mouth is like a dry crust and the sun is that hot on me pate.
Would you be stepping into the parlor?
You're a fine, steady hand.
Not enough.
Or in his own words, American, he wants to know if you go for it.
Go for it.
And if you do, I'll speak to your brother.
Oh, now tell me, what did Sean say about my fortune?
He says he doesn't give it.
He did.
He said he doesn't give it. It's all Montum if you come in the clothes on your back. Or without them, for that matter.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he did he? A fine opinion he must have of me if he thinks I'd go to any man without a proper fortune. Whatever's my own goes with me.
Okay, fair enough.
And I have china and linen and £50 in gold my father left me.
You're a well-propertied woman. I wouldn't mind marrying you myself.
What?
Where'd you leave the bottle?
Where'd you leave the bottle? On the floor.
Well, what answer will I give Sean Thornton and Mary Kate Danaher?
You can tell him from me that...
Yes. She would go for it.
For it.
Good.
How do I look?
You look fine.
You look very smart and proper.
Come on in, so. And well...
Easy now.
I guess they do things a little differently.
Good evening, Miss Danaher.
This way, please.
This way, please.
This is my brother,
Leave
Mr.
the room.
This...
Leave the room.
I'm wearing my official black coat.
The dead friend here. Why, if he was the last man on the face of this earth and my sister the last woman, I'd still say no.
Now, just a minute.
I'll count 3. And if you're not out of the house by then, I'll loose the dogs on you.
If you say 3, mister, you'll never hear the man count 10. You don't think this changes anything. It's what you say that counts, not him.
No, Sean, you've gone too far. That's enough.
Say, what is this?
Well, seems like she still needs her brother's permission.
I don't get it.
This is Ireland, Sean, not America. Without her brother's consent, she couldn't and wouldn't.
Couldn't and wouldn't. Well then, her brother's just making things difficult for his sister. All because of his own personal grudge.
Ah, those were the bad days. Sean with a face as dark as the black hunter he rode. It was only a matter of time before one or the other broke his neck. We knew things couldn't go on this way. So we formed a little conspiracy. Saints forgive us, myself. We sprung the trap on Red Will Danaher.
Now, you remember what I told you. You make your speed when you hit the water.
Yes, Father.
Ladies, your bonnets, please.
Will you not be bringing up your bonnet, Mary Kay? Indeed, I will not.
She forgot to pin it.
I'm given 20 to 1 on the Yank, 20 to 1.
If you've been doing any matchmaking between Thornton and my widow, I'll put you in my book.
Ah, so you've heard, huh? Well, blame no one but yourself. Why do you suppose the widow Talan has stood you off so long, huh? What woman would come into the house with another woman in it? If you got rid of Mary Kate, the widow would have been in like a shot.
Oh, come on.
No.
Yes.
Father Lonigan.
Well, I can't say it's true, and I won't say it's not. But there's been talk.
Oh, a lot of talk. 3 Our Fathers and 3 Hail Marys.
You're going to put up your bonnet.
I will do no such shameless thing.
You will?
I will not! No bonnet, Mary Kate? What a pity.
What a pity. She nearly pierced her bonnet through. Oh, someone fell.
Crazy Danaher.
Wouldn't it be wonderful now if he broke his blasted neck?
Maybe he will know.
Oh, Father Paul! I didn't see it.
Biased.
Oh, Sean! I mean Paul! Father Paul!
They don't necessarily know who the bonnets belong to, right?
Trooper Thorne, of course.
We should keep it under your hat. I mean, forget it.
I understand. It will be our secret.
Thanks.
Does your offer still stand?
You mentioned £500.
350 pounds and not another penny. I'm permitting this man to court me sister. But under the usual conditions.
What are those?
Well then, let the courting commence.
Hey, none of that now, none of that. Hands to yourself on your own side of the road.
What? So it's just courting, but not marriage. Yet. Well, it's a good start.
Why do we have to have you along? Back in the States, I'd honk the horn, the gal would come running
Come
out.
a-running? I'm no woman to be honked at and come a-running.
America. Well, you're the quietest couple I ever courted. I let you do a healthy mile or so just to get used to walking correctly together.
Yeah, they'd have nothing to talk about with you there.
No patty fingers, if you please.
So strict.
Pretty bonnet you have on.
Bonnet? Don't you be talking to me about bonnets. After leaving mine stuck up there like a...
Easy now. Have the good manners not to hit the man until he's your husband and entitled to hit you back.
What?
We Danahers are a fighting people.
I can think of a lot of things I'd rather do to one of the Danahers. Miss Danaher.
Mr. Thornton.
Can you ride a bike? Well, what are we waiting for?
They're going to escape.
Mary Kate Danaher! Sean!
Oh, and they're stealing the bike, too.
Come back here once you shameless hostia! Come back!
Oh, the horse is used to stopping here.
I think you have more sense than I have myself.
If anybody had told me 6 months ago I'd be in a graveyard in Innisfree with a girl like you that I'm just about to kiss.
Oh, but the kissing's a long way off yet.
Huh?
Well, we've just started the courting, and next month we'd start the walking out together, and the month after that there'll be the thrashing parties.
Wow, that would take years to get married then.
Maybe we won't have to wait that month.
Yep.
I feel the same way about it myself.
That was sudden. Dang, they're drenched.
And so they were married in the same little chapel I gave them their baptism.
It sounded like a gunshot, and they looked so surprised.
I loved her darling husband for a month, a year or two. But Sean was all the fire in the big wiggly room. I'm saying I'm sorry I ever got married to you. It's all me.
Why sing this song on a wedding day?
350 pounds gold. A carload of furnishings, linen and pewter. Goes with the sister of Will Danaher. I've got a little announcement to make.
Is he and Widow Tulane going to get married?
Today, I've given my sister in marriage. But what's in a house without a woman? That's true.
That's right. What's a house without a woman in it?
Yeah, what's a house without a woman in it?
Why is the father glaring at him?
Even Father Lonergan had a mother. What do you expect? Yeah, what do you expect? What do you expect? So without further eloquence, I will give you a toast to myself, who is soon to be wed. When's the happy day, Sarah, darling?
Have you lost the little sense you were born with? Who gave you the right to make such an announcement?
What? He didn't even tell her about it? Ooh.
But Sarah, but they all said Father Lonergan.
Oh, that's cruel.
Didn't you tell me all I had?
Well, no, I didn't.
You lied, didn't you? It's bad enough for you people, but my own priest. You got it by fraud and falsity. You put them up to this.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't deny it. This is something you won't get. Now or ever.
All right,
Get out with you, the whole
Come
of
on,
you.
let's go.
Get out!
No,
Get out!
not without my fortune. I'm not good.
That was a cheap shot. Oh, so he was a boxer. I thought when someone called him trooper, he was in the army. Is that the real reason he fled America?
Steady, trooper. Steady.
Ever since I was a little girl, I've dreamed of having my own things about me. And my own chairs to rest upon. And my own china and pewter shining about me.
I didn't know you felt that way about it. It seems like a lot of fuss and grief over little furniture and stuff.
It's one of the things that should be communicated before you get married, I suppose.
Don't touch me. You have no right.
What do you mean, no right?
Until I've got my dowry safe about me. I'm no married woman. I'm the servant I have always been.
That's ridiculous. You're my wife and fortune.
Is that how she sees it?
But until you have my dowry, you haven't got any bit of me. Me, myself. 300 years of happy dreaming in those things of mine, and I want them. I'll say no other word to you.
Isn't she basically saying she wants the money or else she won't acknowledge the marriage?
There'll be no locks or bolts between us, Mary Kate, except those in your own mercenary little heart.
Oh. The bed just broke.
Sean,
How'd you sleep?
don't be shaming me, please, in front of your friends.
What? Oh, okay.
Good morning.
Good morning. A couple of us persuaded Danaher to change his mind.
My furniture!
He really loves her furniture, and she'll be happy now that she has it.
That's grand, that's grand.
Where did you want this?
It was my mother's and my mother's mother's before.
Where'd I put it?
What do you suppose?
In the bedroom.
We're sorry about the dowry, Mary Kate.
We couldn't make him change his mind about it.
What do we care about his money?
My money!
Well, let him have it if it means that much to him. Gangway!
What manner of man is it that I have married?
A better one, I think, than you know, Mary Kate.
He's gonna misunderstand.
Impetuous. Homeric.
What happened last night that could break the bed?
Roses? Are you planting roses?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose they will make a very fine display around the cottage. We could do our shopping in Castletown and...
5 miles?
What? That's just a...
Good stretch of the legs, eh? All right. Get on your walking shoes.
Oof. Things seem to be going well, I suppose.
So you're not a woman to be honked at, huh?
Why, it's beautiful.
It's only 1 horsepower, but it's all yours.
Mine.
Sure.
Hold on to your hat.
The little honk.
Let's have another pint, and I'm buying this one.
High time.
What's that?
I said that's fine, Squire, fine, fine.
Hurry. Now is a good time to ask him. Wait, go on, go on.
Ask
For
him
the
what?
dowry?
About my money.
The 350.
I don't give a hang about the money.
But he does, and that's the whole point of it. Now will you go and ask him?
No.
The shame's on you, not on me. Oh, on me too if I'd married a coward.
Come
Is
on.
that what you think of me?
Let him rob you out of my money.
Money. Is that all you Danahers think about? Money?
Yeah, she just wants her money. The problem is she wants her money from her brother. I think even if Sean gives her 350 pounds in gold, she still won't accept it. She must have it from her brother. Very stubborn.
Ah, he's the
Father, it's
king
very
of all
important.
salmon. I've been trying to get this one for 10
Father, I've got to
years.
talk to you. It's important. Father, could I tell you in the Irish?
Sure.
Near Ligme, Markelis, Giacomo Labanum, Imala Codalfa.
Kedishin bag.
Oh, sleeping bag, Father. With
What? Translation?
A married man sleeps in a bed and not a bag. I'll tell you what there he is! That's the one I've been waiting for.
They just got distracted and got very excited. Get that salmon.
I got him! I got him!
I think he's got you.
For 10 years I've up.
What? Keep his head up, you fool!
Get the girl! God help us!
Oh.
Don't worry, you'll get that salmon one day. But it kind of looked like the salmon got the father instead of the other way around.
I want to talk to you. In private.
If there's anything you gotta say to me, say it here.
I'd rather talk to you in private. You know what I came for.
Just ask for it, Yank. And you'll be chewing your teeth for a week. How would it be if I put one of me fists in my pocket? Go on, right or left? Now you choose. Now go on. The fighting Thornton!
Elizabeth, say good night to Mr. Thornton.
But he's only just come. Oh. Are you sure there's
Good
no...
night, Elizabeth.
You're the only one I can level with. I gotta talk to somebody or I'm gonna blow my top. Well, since you know who I am, or was, you know why I don't want to fight him.
Yes, I was reading about it again this evening. Heavyweight challenger hangs up gloves after fatal knockout. Vows he will never fight again. Still, the papers all say it was an accident. Just one of those things.
Now, when you carry it around in here, Tony Godello was a good egg. Nice little wife and home.
Oh, and he had a wife and kids.
I went in there to beat his brains out. For what? Purse?
And now money is behind your trouble with Dana.
I think I'm afraid to fight him. All this talk about her big fortune. It's not that important.
Yeah, it's not that important. She's just pushing it.
But it's an old custom here. The fortune means more to her than just the money.
and worth fighting for.
Is your wife's love worth fighting for?
I don't know. Maybe she doesn't love me enough.
It's a difficult situation. Don't underestimate Danaher. He may be clumsy, but he's got a tremendous right and a jaw of granite.
Thornton got punched by Danaher before, so obviously he knows about his strong punch.
Woman of the house, Mary Kate.
Save your breath, boys. She's gone from you. And small wonder. She came tapping at me door when the sun was up. Will you drive me to the train, says she. I love him too much to go on living with a man I'm ashamed of.
What?
What time was this?
She's ashamed of him. Just because he won't fight, everyone thinks that he's a coward.
The train already being 4.5 hours late. No, it's my fault that there's a hurling match at Ballygar.
The Mayo hurlers haven't been beaten west of the Shannon for the last 22 years.
That's a lie, Costello.
And so they settle it with a fight, eh?
If this means what I hope it means.
Danaher, Voicey versus the Yank.
Good day to you, sirs.
Everyone's gathering to watch a good show.
Why, you...
Dragging her. Oh my goodness.
Here's a good stick to beat the lovely lady.
Thanks.
The culture is very different. This guy is completely unbothered.
Your in-laws are coming to visit you, Squire darling.
Not just his in-laws, but the whole village. He dragged her for 5 miles.
Danaher, you owe me 350 pounds. Let's have it.
So the IRA's in this too, huh?
If it were Red Will Danaher, not a scorched stone of your fine house would be standing.
A beautiful sentiment.
Everyone hates him that much.
I'll pay you. Never.
You can take your sister back. It's your custom, not mine.
You do this to me, your own wife. After
It's
what?
done.
She started treating him that way first.
There's your dirty money. Take it.
Charge it! I'll be going on home now. I'll have the supper ready for you.
She's happy now. Took the money from her brother, burned it, but she's happy. I'm culture shocked.
That was a dirty blow, Sean! 3-1 and given on Danaher. 3-1.
What the? Now everybody's fighting everybody.
Gentlemen, this is a private fight. The Marquis of Queensberry rules will be observed on all occasions. Non-belligerents will kindly remain neutral.
The Marquis of Queensberry rules.
Queensberry rules.
That was another dirty shot.
Hold the bottom rope till
Tell him to send the inspector down here. Send the reinforcements to read it. It's right here.
Ballon row. 5-1 on the big chap, Snappy.
Given or taken?
Giving.
Taken.
Well, give a man a hand, then.
Oh, come on.
Thank you, sir.
What did he say?
He said to put 5 pounds on Danaher's nose.
Hand of 100 battles, aye, and 1,000 besides.
He's gotten out of bed. It's a miracle, people. It's a miracle. A fighting miracle.
Flanagan! It's a big fight in the town. Listen, there's a big fight in this fish ride.
Danaher and Sean Thornton.
Who?
Danaher and Sean Thornton.
Well, why the devil didn't you tell me? Why are you...
Okay, so this is more important than his salmon. He's spry.
Father, shouldn't we put a stop to it now?
We should, lad. Yes, we should. It's our duty. It's our duty.
I think they've been fighting across the whole town.
A pound on Thornton against the squire.
You treasure, you.
There was spit flying out of his mouth.
Does that mean the fight's over?
No, that's just the end of round 1.
Round 1.
This has been a fight I'd come a long way to see.
I hope you can stick around for the finish.
You know, Yank, I've taken quite a liking to you.
I'm getting real fond of you, too. I'm buying the drinks.
You can buy me a drink at your wake.
I'm buying.
Oh.
What time is it?
5:30, sir.
Oh. Door broken to pieces.
I hope you won't be vexed with me, Cyril, but I've lost 3 pounds to Mrs. Delan. I know I shouldn't have bet, but...
There you are, Stuffy. 15 pounds.
He was born and bred in Ireland. He was his father's only son. Woman of the house, I have brought the brother home to supper.
God bless all in this house.
Wipe your feet.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sit down, sit down. That's what chairs are for.
So peace and quiet came once again to Innisfree. Good heavens, what's that woman up to now? Make way! She'll be running you down with that juggernaut!
Oh, no petty fingers, if you please.
The little axe bandage. You know, at first, I thought that Mary-Kate was a gold digger. She focuses really heavily on the materialistic stuff. Or that's what I thought anyway. But it turns out it's just a part of their culture. It's about the pride and the honor to not back down from a fight. Otherwise, you'll be seen as a coward. So it gave me quite a bit of a culture shock. When Thornton and Kate were arguing, I was 100% on Thornton's side because Thornton loves Kate, but Kate keeps on putting a lot of emphasis on the furnitures and getting the money back from her brother, which kind of makes it seem like she doesn't really love Thornton enough. But of course, in the end, it turns out money wasn't the main thing, because after getting the money, it was thrown into the fire and burned right away. So yeah, clearly money wasn't the main point. She wants Thornton to stand up for her and to get the money that's rightfully hers. There are many nice scenes and good shots of the beautiful landscape, the beautiful countryside scenery, and there are also nice costumes. I noticed that Kate, when she was wearing the red skirt, it really catches the attention. And her other costumes and even Sean Thornton's costumes were very smart, very nice. The one that he was wearing the first time he went to court Kate, That one made him look very thin. Well, not very thin, but thinner than usual. Because normally he looks big and bulky, but fit. Victor McLaglen, on the other hand, he's bulk. He's a big guy. The character played by McLaglen, Will Danaher, I never truly saw him as an evil villain. I didn't think he was that bad, but apparently everybody in town hates him. Still, at the end, hopefully he became a better person after the fight, and he got with Widow Telnir. Wait, what was her name again? Telaine, right. So hopefully things end up well for him too, and he treats people better. Overall, this is a nice and pleasant movie. At least it started that way in the beginning, and then it slowly builds up momentum, and there are funny moments such as the salmon and then the fight, which was the climax. So the whole thing just builds up slowly, and it was fun to watch. Well, what do you think of The Quiet Man? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Thanks for watching it with me. I hope you enjoyed my reaction, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day. Peace.